Gemini. Say. Hey Gemini, welcome. Thank you to those of you who are new. I appreciate you joining the live. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Whatever you feel called to do on your way in or out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, thank you to those of you who are returning and continue to show your love and support. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. But y'all already know the vibes. Okay, switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. Okay. All is fluid in tarot. So let's get a message for you. Let's see what spirit needs you or wants you to know. How you should be moving in these spiritual streets. Okay, if this message doesn't resonate, check out the other reads on my channel. Hey there, welcome. For your moon, your north node, your rising, because I know most people watch for their sun. Also, don't forget to check the houses where your big three are. Check those constellations as well. You'll find those readings resonate. And you can watch all of them to get the bigger picture of your situation. But I feel like whatever reading resonates with you the most speaks to where you are on your journey. Okay, if your north node reading resonates the most, I feel like that's on your journey. If your moon reading resonates with you the most, I feel like you could still be operating out of your shadow, or there could be still some things that you have to work through, and that's okay. But just pay attention to that so you can see where you are. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a message for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your energy at the bottom of the deck. This is Gemini, Mars, Nine of Swords. The Star in reverse, you could need to have hope. You could need to have faith. Okay, maybe operate less out of that mental, cerebral energy and tap more into your spiritual side. Okay, prayer, meditation, however you connect to your higher power, source, whatever you subscribe to. I feel like now is a time for you to do more of that, okay, to help keep you balanced and grounded. Okay, because Earth, honestly, this is like the prison dimension. Like, it's the lower mind of God. Shit gets real dark here if you're not in tune. Okay, so let's see what else. Messages for Gemini. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. It was in the reverse at first. Okay, so this could be blessings, abundance. This could be you being really sensitive to the energy around you currently. This could be you going through the feels, emotions. But you know, this also represents a renewal. You could be, okay, so I don't know how things are looking for you right now, because this could be you or another person's energy. But this is like emotional renewal, okay? If not, this could be, even this is your energy too. This is Gemini, Jupiter. You need to shift your mindset about something. Okay, so you could be dealing with another air sign. But this is emotional renewal, okay? The Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a need for you to be open to new possibilities, new beginnings. Okay, what else? The Chariot in the reverse. You could be feeling blocked. Maybe there's something here that you want to do that really hasn't been moving forward for you. Okay, in the Chariot, these are two majors, by the way, two major arcanas. The Chariot is a very spiritual card because it's the solar plexus energy, right? That's your spirit, your identity, your creativity, right? It's Cancer energy, so that is like your ancestral connection, like wisdom and knowledge. It feels like something here is blocked for a reason, but we'll see. What else? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, an imbalance. A lack of reciprocity. You know, I'm really getting that there's another person here who wants to have a renewal with you. I feel like whatever energy you left them in is where you're going to find them, meaning they're not coming back on no new energy or whatever the case may be. The Chariot in reverse, it feels like there's something here that they weren't able to overcome. This is Cancer energy, by the way. There's something here, some challenge or obstacle that they have not been able to overcome, okay? And it feels like, I don't know if you were this person's safe haven or you were loving, caring, nurturing to them, whatever the case may be. It feels like they're looking to replenish themselves. What else? But let's see. Six of Pentacles in reverse is Taurus moon, by the way. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yikes. This talks about setbacks, missed opportunities, delays. Yikes. I really feel like this Ace of Cups energy is you, okay? Because I kept seeing all these Gemini cards out, okay, surrounding this Ace of Cups energy, and then we have all these in the reverse. This is giving like somebody coming back crawling to you because whatever they were doing, it didn't work. But they ain't changed. They haven't changed either. We got the Star reverse, the Justice in the reverse. And maybe this is why you were so much in your head. You were so much, you know, in your mind with that Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. There could have been a lot of overthinking, worrying, stress. Like, should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Maybe you're trying to decide if you have a choice. I mean, what choice you want to make. What's this Ace of Cups? Oh, too many cards in the reverse. Look, we got Cancer moon. Sheesh. Somebody is going through it. What's the Ace of Cups? One card, please, Spirit. Devil reverse. I feel like there's a renewal in your energy because you've taken your power back from something, somebody. I feel like that's this energy. What's the Devil reverse? This person. The Star reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody, it feels like whoever this is, they are just lost. Okay, this could be a pessimistic mindset. You know, and it feels like you've detached from this person, and here they are. The Cups in the reverse. You detach from whoever this is, or you need to detach from somebody. Because their energy could be like trickling over to your energetic field. Or this is like something that would happen if you reconnect with them. It's like they're coming back to you for renewal, for love, for care, for nurturing, but you'll end up absorbing that energy is what this is like, because somebody here, they have a pessimistic mindset. It feels like they're just feeling lost and hopeless. They could feel isolated with the Three of Cups in the reverse, or maybe they don't have any friends, or What's the Star reverse? Yeah, because they a liar, that's why. Or they just live inauthentically. King of Swords in a reverse. I don't feel like this is you. You could be dealing with another air sign. Okay. So the King of Swords in a reverse, this is like, it feels like this person is in an environment that no longer suits them anymore. They've been living an inauthentic lifestyle, okay, and they're no longer happy where they are or with what they were doing, who they were socializing with, right? Like, who's, yeah, look, somebody is laugh, but it's like they're just real down, depressed. They're just real. I just got sad. What's the King of Swords reverse? Because why are they like this? The Sun reverse. Ugh. It just keeps getting worse and worse for whoever this person is. Somebody is not enjoying the holiday season. They're just not happy. I don't know. Maybe this could be you, but I feel like with the Devil reverse, because if there's something recently that you just detached from and took your power back from, you could be needing to like work through this energy, okay? And the way you can do that with like you need to find a way to alchemize and transmute this energy, right? And first it starts with looking within, going within to gain some sort of knowledge, wisdom or insight. Hindsight is 2020, right? But if you don't have the ability to self-reflect and, you know, see why you ended up in the place that you were in, right? You won't really grow from whatever that is. What's the Devil reverse? I don't know. You could be working through something right now, or this is another person in your energy and they want to come back towards you so they can renew themselves off of your energy. What's the Devil reverse? Too much. The Sun reverse is somebody who's depressed. This could be depression. This could be somebody who's lacking optimism. The Page of Pentacles. This is like a new beginning. Okay, a practical plan. Could be communication. Give me more on the Page of Pentacles. Because what is this? Eight of Pentacles. Oh. Oh. Somebody wants to, this could be a Virgo, it doesn't have to be. Or the Virgo energy talks about, right, your daily routine and regimen, okay, like your patterns, your habits and things like that. So somebody wants to offer you commitment, but it feels like it's from a place of desperation. Like they don't have nothing else going. They don't have anything else to, you know, I'm kind of getting somebody choosing you by default, but I don't know. Whatever you feel, don't doubt your intuition with this High Priestess in the reverse. But you know, I feel like you've already overcame whatever temptation, whatever attachment, whatever allure that this person had over you. And it's like now, because maybe nothing else has worked for them, okay, nothing else has been able to move forward for them with the Chariot in the reverse. Now, here they are, back in your bushes. What's this Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles? The Five of Wands reverse. Okay, and the King of Pentacles. It could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but... or maybe just an earth sign. I know the Five of Wands is Leo. They could have Virgo or Leo prominently somewhere in their charts. Yeah, the problem is you've already detached from this person. And it feels like they are feeling your absence on a soul level. Okay, because I don't know. It's almost like this person, maybe they thought they had more time. The Pentacles can talk about time. Maybe, I don't know. It's like wherever they were and whatever they were doing, they were only able to maintain or deal with that situation because they had you to run back to. But now it feels like, I don't know if this person doesn't want them at all anymore, if they're just realizing they're unhappy in their environment or without you. They're just like, where's my Gemini? And Gemini is like, I've been done with this situation. Devil in the reverse. You even could have had a shift in your consciousness too. Because the devil energy is like true Venus energy. Right? The things that we desire are not necessarily good for us. And that's operating out of lower self, right? It's even like a hijacking in your consciousness. What's this King of Swords reverse? The thing is, they're still showing up in this reverse energy, which means they're either lying about something, they could be hiding something, they could be inauthentic. Yeah, look, Three of Pentacles. I could see if this was the Two of Cups. I could see if this was... I don't know, but the Three of Pentacles talks about somebody needing help or assistance, collaboration, wanting to work with you. Now, I don't know with this Five of Wands in reverse, if somebody was just so stubborn and hell-bent on doing whatever the fuck that they wanted to do that they realized they missed an opportunity to be with you, okay? Or this is just somebody who... I don't even know. I really don't. The Hierophant. This person could be married. They could have been juggling you in a marriage. But if, okay, if this Three of Pentacles is the partnership that they currently are in, this feels more like a transactional relationship. Okay, there's no love there. There's no care. There's no nurturing. No feels, right? Something is just all about the money. I don't know if this is like somebody who they were staying with because that person needed help, or if they were needing to co-parent with another person, or no, they're not happy. Whoever they were dealing with didn't even align with them. Showing up as a King of Swords in the reverse. What else with this King of Swords in the reverse? So they could want to compromise now with this Five of Wands here. They could be over the drama, the chaos, the conflict. That's probably what they were dealing with in the other environment. But sometimes you got to hear the other person's side of the story. Yeah, they could have been married. You got to hear the other person's side of the story, because it's like there's always sides. That person's, the other person's, and the truth. Okay? And it's like, what did that person do to contribute to the energy of that environment? Okay, I don't know. Everything is fine for swords in the world. Yeah. This person was in another commitment, okay? And they're not happy there. They never were. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, I'm getting somebody was using them for financial gain. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Because even though she's in this energy, I feel like she's only in this Queen of Pentacles energy because your person was taking care of and providing for them. You get what I'm saying? I'm really feeling like a lazy energy off of this person. I don't know. Let me see. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Because this is weird. But it's like now they want to come and offer you Fool in the reverse. They're afraid to leave this person. With the Hierophant in the reverse, I don't know. It's like a divorce, and this person will try to take them for all of their money, resources, assets, because they won't have nothing if they leave. The Fool in the reverse is a action. I feel like this person was too afraid to leave whoever this is behind, knowing that you are who they truly love and care for. Or switch the roles if you need to. Okay, you could be afraid to leave somebody behind that you're married and committed to. Okay, because you're afraid you'll lose out financially. This person will try to take whatever you've worked hard to build or maintain. Yeah, somebody wants to apologize. They made the wrong decision. I don't know. What's this Five of Wands reverse? Because 5 is the number of change, right? Like, something here is changing. 10 of Swords. Gemini energy. Okay, it's an abrupt ending. You know, it feels like one day you probably just decided that you were over the drama, you were over the back and forth, and you just ghosted somebody. You just did. You ain't say a word. You ain't, yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles. You ain't say a word. You just got up. And that's like Gemini. Here in one mind one day and of another mind another day. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, that's how y'all can sometimes kick people out of y'all life. But I feel like it's only when it comes to a point where they deserve it. Okay, yeah. So this person is trying to come in out of the cold. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So I feel like this is you. Like, you're just like, yeah, fuck this. I'm over the drama. I'm over the chaos. Whoever this is could have been definitely very foolish and reckless with this Fool in the reverse. Okay, I don't know what's up with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but her energy doesn't feel good. It doesn't. And she needs help from whoever this person is. And he's just simply not happy there, like, at all. But, you know, it feels like this person wouldn't choose due to fear. That's all that held them there. There's no love there. There's no romance. There's... Or this Queen of Pentacles would do whatever she needed to do to distract this person from leaving them. And look, now that you're gone, they over there depressed. Like, this person going through it. And you know, I can honestly see here that they have a lot of love for you. You know, it kind of feels like you met the right person at the wrong time. But sometimes you gotta ask, like, is this even the right person? Okay, something could have came to teach you a lesson, okay, or to really open your eyes to who you are on a soul level, okay? Because if you have this much impact over a person and their happiness, I'm getting with the Sun in reverse, somebody could be in poor health, they could have a low appetite, they probably can't eat, they probably can't think straight, like... And, you know, it feels like because you probably care a lot for this person, too, with that 9 and 8 of Swords that I seen at the beginning of the reading, you probably are, like, really in your mind, like, dang, should I accept this offer? Is it going to be real this time? Is it true? You know, are they going to do what they say they're going to do? But Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, it feels like this person is finally wanting to offer you commitment, but they still have whoever this is in their energy. They're realizing the impact that you had over their life, how you were probably a bright light in their life, how you probably were a source of peace, serenity, happiness, and now that you've withdrawn, they're like, God dang. They're like, Queen, this is me. This person going through it without you, honey. Like... They like, sheesh, where the fuck is my Gemini? Like, good gracious. And this one over here, and you know, I channeled this a few days ago. If you look at the post on my wall, because I have clairaudience, right? So I just be randomly hearing stuff. And I know I can tell the difference between my energy and conversations that I hear that are about me and other people's, right? But if you go look on my wall, I said there's a masculine who's realizing he's being used for his resources. And he's like, what do you want from me, my wallet? Like, it's like she's not happy unless he's giving her money. Unless he's providing her with, I don't know, gifts or tangible things. Like, that's all he wants. That's all she wants, excuse me. So yeah, like, y'all just got the fuck up and walked away. Like, and you know, this could have been an assignment for you. I don't want to speak too soon, but sometimes it's like that. Because I've been in situations to where I've met people where I knew we weren't supposed to be together. I knew, like, on a romantic level, this is not somebody who is a part of my destiny, but I have been presented to them to help them get out of situations that they didn't need to be in anymore. You feel me? It could be that thing. Okay, so what's the Chariot in the reverse? Because that's a spiritual card. At least the way I do my readings, I see it like that. The Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, look, in the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing that song by Fantasia. You got me waiting. I can't keep waiting on you. I know y'all know that song. Ready for him, we have a grown child together. Oh, yeah, girl. But this is, she just doing whatever she can to distract him. And he not happy there. I don't know why he's so afraid to leave though. What's the full reverse? Or if this is her causing distractions. That's 3 cards. I need 1, Spirit. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. Block. 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 But all this fire, that I've never seen this before in a read. Either she's a side crash out, a hothead, or maybe both. Okay, yeah, all this fire, that's crazy. The 9 of Wands talks about obstacles. Yeah, she's making it hard. Okay, 2 of Wands here, this is like waiting and anticipating, or I'm really kind of getting like she could be giving this person an ultimatum, like, if you leave me, the blase scoop, you know what I mean? Like, girl, go ahead. Good. Because I feel like, okay, on some grown shit, right? Why do you want to be with a person that doesn't want to be with you? As hard of a pill that may be to swallow, why do you want somebody that doesn't want you? Why do you want somebody that is not happy with you? And it's not to say that you're a person, but that's not your person, or y'all don't align. It's that simple. Or you don't have the qualities that they need in a partner. That doesn't make you a bad person, right? That just means y'all are not good together, and that's okay. Moving, like, and then it's like you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself and that person a disservice. But it seems like she has something to gain from this financially. That shit's gonna backfire. 8 of Wands reverse. That's gonna backfire. Yes, wait, the song is me. But he's distracted, taking me for granted. Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily feel like, okay, I don't know your situation, but I can just tell you what I see here. He knows what you are to him, right? But there is, I don't know, it feels like he thought he had more time. Okay, with the Pentacles energy here, and even the Page of Pentacles, right? I say that because that's a practical plan. So it's like he has to be strategic. Okay, they have to move a certain way. Okay, probably probably because of this one, right? Like, they got to plan their way out of this. They can't just up and leave. I don't know if they have investments together or they're tied together financially or whatever the case may be. What's the Hanged One in the reverse? That's a practical plan. So this is what they're doing. They're making a plan to offer you commitment, okay? The 8 of Pentacles is also somebody who's moving with intention, because you're making sure you're aware of how you distribute your energy, your money, your time, your resources. That's like self-mastery. And Virgo, that energy is naturally like of planning, structure, and organization anyway. Okay, so like They gotta find a way to free themselves from whoever it is. It can't. This is. It feels like this is not something that can just happen overnight. Okay, and with you just abruptly withdrawing your energy from this person, they're like scrambling at this point, but they still gotta be strategic in how they move. Okay, so the Seven of Cups in a reverse. Um, Oh, okay. So they don't want to move forward with this person. I'm getting materialism, materialistic. Whoever this person is, the seven of cups in reverse gives their energy. And once they really was able to overstand this is what shifted their perception. What's the seven of cups reverse? Three of wands reverse, king of wands reverse. Oh. I don't know why I'm getting that this person is not loyal or faithful to whoever this is anyway. The plot just thickened. the plot just thickened, honey. Yeah, look. I don't know if they're... Ace of Swords in the reverse can be an unhealthy environment, can be illusions, a lack of awareness, arguments. I don't like this energy because who's this King of Wands reverse? The Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely a third party here. You know what I'm getting? Like, she could be using his money to give to somebody else. This is messy. This is real messy. Hold on. Let me read this energy because... What's the Three of Wands reverse? Because this is like somebody who's lacking a sense of foresight. Like, they don't know this or they don't see it. Yeah, look, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That can talk about, like... financial ruin or exploitation. Is she paying? She could be using his money to pay back somebody else's debt. What's the Queen of Cups? I don't know, y'all. This is messy. Yeah, look, the Four of Swords, the Emperor. There's another person here. Like, real live another person here. Give me one card on this Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This talks about the past. You know, I don't know why I'm channeling somebody who could be locked up. Somebody who could be incarcerated. I don't know why I'm heavily feeling that energy. Like she putting money on somebody else's books. This is strange. My situation, he doesn't live with it. You know, this could be you, Gemini. You could have tried to move on and date somebody else too, and this is not fulfilling at all. Something here is not fulfilling you. This Queen of Cups, let's see. Is this Queen of Cups Gemini? Yeah. This is you. But this King of Wands in the reverse feels like another person. This is somebody that you tried to date. Okay. And oh, okay. So, okay, I feel like you're comparing this King of Wands in a reverse. You could be comparing to whoever this person is, right? Because even though this King of Swords is somebody that's in a reverse, they still feel like a provider. They still feel like a protector. They still feel like a masculine who has a lot of good masculine qualities about them, or something like that, to where they could be orderly, structured, disciplined. Like, I can tell with this Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, right? But whoever this King of Wands in a reverse, maybe this is somebody who you try to date after them, or this could be like just somebody who doesn't have the same leadership skills, qualities. They lack assertion. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this could be somebody who you tried to date and then you actually end up feeling like this person doesn't have the stability that I want, need, and desire. And this is not moving forward. I don't know. So it could be something like that. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Ten of Wands reverse. Tower reverse. Five of Cups. Yeah, releasing something. Inevitably. The Ten of Wands reverse. This is Sagittarius. Saturn. Five of Cups reverse. Healing. Scorpio, Mars. You could definitely be faking your happiness somewhere. Or this could even be like, maybe you, I don't know, like maybe you could be upset that something is just not moving forward for y'all. With the chair, all this is clarifying the Chariot in the reverse, but it feels like there's so many reasons why something cannot right now. What's the Hangman in reverse? Or this is this person's energy, Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, like this has to do with attention. Okay. Oh, I see. So this feels like because somebody, you feels like you feel like somebody didn't value you with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they haven't been showing you enough attention, or I feel like that's when you really like started to make an exit. They go back and forth. It feels like the energy or the connection between y'all like really fluctuates. One minute they all about you, you know, they're showing signs of wanting to leave and make improvements or whatever the case may be towards your relationship, and now it's like they're not taking any action towards you at all with the King of Wands in the reverse. And while you can act like this is not impacting you, I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, you could really be in your feelings about something, or like just not happy. You're not feeling fulfilled. Or like I said, this was another person that you tried to date, and they don't give you the same feeling that that past person gave you. The spark, it ain't hitting the same. So it's a Wands. This is Leo, Mars, or Jupiter. Two of Swords reverse. Facing your fears. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Yeah. I feel like there is a need for you to face your fear here. Okay. Not to compare whatever you had with this person to other people. That's really what I'm getting here. Like, I don't know if you met, whoever you met after you decided you were done dealing with this person was just broke, or they didn't have, you know, the stability you desired, or what, but you could be afraid to be by yourself. I'm kind of getting that too. Or you could be afraid that like you won't find anybody that made you feel like whoever this is. This connection is really intense. This is really intense. There's a lot of passion between the two of y'all. Okay, and this person is really feeling your absence, and I feel like vice versa. And even though it might be hard for you to move forward, is what I'm feeling, I feel like you should continue to. Okay, because with the Six of Wands in reverse, this person, it feels like they're not able to give you the attention, give you the recognition, whatever that you deserve right now. Okay, because they're too busy trying to figure out how they're going to get away from whoever this is. And who's to say that could take 2 years, 10 years, 3 years, however long. I feel like the timing here is what is up in the air. And this is why this connection with the Chariot in the reverse is blocked, because they have something else in their energy that they need to work through before they come towards you. Okay, so the Ten of Wands in reverse, this is like you holding on to something. Okay, and even if it's not like physically, I feel like energetically. Okay, yeah. Energetically, this still has a strong hold over you emotionally. But it's like you're not getting what you deserve anyway. You're not impressed by what you see right now. You want things to change. What's the Two of Swords in reverse? The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the King of Pentacles? The Tower reverse. Yeah. So this is you needing to invert a tower, avoid some sort of catastrophic event, because it really feels like this person will just continue to juggle you with whoever this person is in the past. Or if you don't move on, you could find yourself in other connections where you're still opening the door to whoever this is in the midst of being in other relationships. This connection is just that intense, right? Like, this could be somebody who's okay with being your man even if you got a man, because they're that drawn to you. The Devil card was like first or was the second card out. That's like a strong, intense passion. It's temptation, it's attraction, it's that true Venus energy, right? And it's a gate of consciousness. Like I always say, a lot of people don't make it past. One is satisfy lower self, the flesh, and the ego, the lower self, flesh loves variety. Okay, but I don't know what y'all believe in. God made one man to one woman. You only put one hole in one plug. You feel me? Like, so I like, yeah, something is blocked. This is just not going to move forward. At least not right now. It's not. So what's the Tower in the reverse? Oh, the Justice card. But because it fell, I can't tell if it's supposed to be in the upright or in the reverse. So ugh. Let me shuffle again. But that is divine law and order. Okay, like that is the universe. I'm getting the laws and principles of Mayat, fairness, balance. Okay, flow, the law of rhythm, the law of nature. Like, what's the Tower reverse? Libra's principles to me are arguably the most important. Okay, so yeah, the Judgment in reverse, this is like, you know, it could talk about reconciliation. It could talk about, oh, this is like you not living your lifeless. Okay, you not answering the call from spirit. I really feel like you're supposed to move on from something, okay, and not wait for whoever this is. Yeah, look, they'll continue to juggle you if they can. Okay, but it's just they're feeling this energy now, but they don't have you with you know, to cope with whatever they are dealing with. This could also be things coming into balance here for you too, because I do see the Justice card and the Emperor back here. Okay, the Emperor is all the kings combined. That's a divine masculine. Spirit could have something else on the horizon for you, but you won't know if you're holding on to this person. The Judgment reverse, that's 2 major arcana. Something's about to shift. 7 is reverse. I'm getting escapism, okay? You're needing to get away from this person, okay? For healing and restoration, first and foremost. And then we have the Wheel in the reverse back here, which talks about loss, misfortune, okay? You delaying your clock of destiny. You know, and once I see the 6 of Wands in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune somehow, this talks about a prophecy that's not being fulfilled, okay? Or maybe it's you not learning a karmic lesson. Even the Hermit in the reverse, it's like a lack of reflection. But you know, it feels like it's less of you and more of this person that's not learning their lesson. Because it's like they keep themselves stuck with that person. And yeah, look, the world, they keep staying stuck to that person. So this could be you. You could need to get the fuck out of Dodge right now because something is about to happen. It's an inevitable tower happening here. Okay. Something here will be with the 7 of Swords in a reverse, or this is like escapism. You needing to escape a certain situation. Because it feels like somebody has you on like a hamster wheel. In an emotional holding pattern or something like that. What's the 6 of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, I don't know what's about to happen to this person, but okay, look, the Lovers. Maybe this could be an opportunity with somebody else that you'll miss. This is your energy too, Gemini. It can also talk about integration though, balance, okay, harmony with oneself, yin and yang, that type of thing. You know, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could... I'm taking a big loss financially. Okay, and that's the way that it's going to get their attention. And who you think they're going to be looking to help them? And if they take a big loss financially, this Queen of Pentacles back here, you think they're going to stay there? Okay, I'm hearing Christina. Christina. Y'all know where Christina was. If you know, you know. Oh my God. What's the Lovers here? Yeah, look. Okay, period. Don't ever think that Spirit ain't gonna have your back. This is about to be the end of you being single. Okay, single journey will come to an end when you... Okay, this is the thing. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to Spirit. You cannot fake your frequency, okay? It is what it is. And if you're emitting the frequency that you still want this person, that you're still in love with this person, that you're still hoping and waiting for something to be rekindled between the two of y'all, okay, that's not you sending the signal to Spirit that you're ready for a new beginnings, or somebody who can reciprocate your energy, the love, the care that you have to offer. With the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you could be saying one thing and your frequency is showing another thing, or you're doing another thing. You get what I'm saying? You can't confuse Spirit or the universe. So as long as you're still in this energy of holding on to this person energetically, whoever this is cannot come in for you. Like, you have to energetically make space for what it is that you desire. And sometimes that's going to cost you what you thought you wanted. That's going to cost you your old life. That's going to cost you shit that you have to give up, Hangman reverse, and sacrifice. Okay, this could be like a strong twin flame, high level soulmate. I'll pull one of those cards for y'all, but The Emperor is going to be a much better man, woman, who whatever, you know, you like, than this King of Pentacles, right? The Emperor is all the kings combined. All the kings combined. Okay. She said born ready. I know that's right. Yeah, look, he's the King of Cups in the reverse. I just flipped that. Either he can't give you the love and care and nurturing that you desire. Okay, because I feel like love is a very powerful thing. Right? It has no laws. Love rules without rules. Right? And sometimes when you on the other side of it, it can be, like I said, a tough pill to swallow. But if they loved you enough, they would. It's less of an emotion and more of a power, the way I see it. Because think about the shit that people do and be like, oh, I did it because I love you. I just got an epiphany. Yes, that's why I said I speak to your higher self. Whatever you think first, go with it. That's like when you're taking a test and you check off the right answer and then you doubt yourself. You're like, oh no, this not it. This not that. Then when you get the test back, you're like, dang, that's the answer that I chose first. That first thought that comes to mind. Because the second one is going to be of your ego. Okay, so yeah. Emperor is Aries energy. But regardless, this is a masculine who's grounded and secure in his identity. Okay, he's confident. He knows what he wants. And he has the power to go with it. Okay, who's the Emperor? Let's see. Let me double check. But the Lovers is your energy. Or this could be you needing to integrate more of your masculine energy. Whether or not you are a man or a woman, we all operate out of them interchangeably. Okay, and take more order, more control over your life and the trajectory of it. You feel me? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo Venus. Okay, this is somebody that's grounded, self-sufficient, independent. What's the Nine of Pentacles? I feel like you're going to have to make a choice. Yeah, look, the Page of Cups, a new beginning. A new beginning, a new offer. Okay. Or this could be you needing to be open to the possibilities. Into new beginnings. What's the Page of Cups? Six of Swords reverse. That could be you. Something here, it feels stuck. Something here feels stuck. What's the Six of reverse? Like you making a choice, really, with the Lovers here. That's your card. That could be like a major decision. This is stuck. This new person that's supposed to be coming towards you is stuck because, yeah, y'all know. Because you're in this energy. That's why. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, I don't know. This could be, okay, at the same time as this offer being presented to you, there could be somebody here that's wanting to return to you. That's this person back here. Yeah, the Lovers is your card, but I feel like that's a choice you got to make. Okay, what's the Eight of Wands reverse? The Death card in the reverse. But this talks about a fear of change, not wanting to change, resisting change. Yeah, it's like you want to have control over something. Or like I said, this other person could want to have control over you. I feel like this is you doubting your intuition, which is really spirit. Whatever those intuitive nudges Okay, download synchronicities that you get, you could doubt them. Okay, and I don't know, sometimes you just have to go with the flow and allow things to end. Okay, this is why I like to say we all have to embody the principles of every single collation on the wheel. And right now, you're needing to embody Scorpio energy. This is a major arcana. That's all about death and rebirth, change and transformation, okay? Because there's a lot of things being delayed here. Eight of Wands reverse, missed opportunities, setbacks, okay? Restricted from, like, I don't know, travel, whatever the case may be. There's restrictions here. What's the Death card reverse? The Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse is Sagittarius energy. And you know, right after Scorpio is Sagittarius. So it's like you're hindering an evolution here. This is also, the Temperance in reverse could be somebody who's not, okay, feeling at peace. Things are not feeling harmonious, okay? But also in the upright is somebody who has self-management, right? You're only able to be at peace because you, like, know what belongs in your energy and what does not, right? What fulfills you, what makes you happy, or what drains you and makes you feel burdened, right? When you're in temperance energy, you're alchemizing all the negativity around you because you're able to navigate whatever is being presented to you. You know what belongs and what doesn't. What's the Temperance reverse? The Strength card. All these major arcana. This is overcoming challenges and obstacles, confidence, perseverance, having willpower. The only thing that stands in the way of what it is that you have or what it is that you desire, okay, going from A to B, whatever that looks like to you, is your will. And the Empress is in the Strength card. What's the Strength card? The Temperance could also be like negative patterns. Yeah, look, this is definitely you. The Nine of Swords reverse upright. But this is Gemini Mars. And Mars is all about action. Okay, Mars is the spiritual warrior within us. I feel like you need to activate the Strength card, your inner spirit warrior, and transmute this energy. Okay, because once you learn how to, it don't matter how many times they spin the block and, you know, take you back down memory lane and you reminisce all the good times or whatever. Basically, the more you get in the habit of alchemizing energy, the more you will continue to evolve. All right, because when you stay stuck in the past, that's depression. When you're stuck in the future, you're in this energy, right? This is anxiety. Because it's like your body is in a place that your spirit doesn't resonate with. You want to be somewhere else. You want to have something else. You want to be doing something else. But you're stuck where you currently are. So when you alchemize that energy, you know how to move forward. You know how to get yourself out of that place. Or you know how to ground your energy and focus on how and what you can control. You feel me? It depends on what it is. Depression or anxiety, whatever it might be. Wherever you might be. What's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands, obstacles, challenges, that wounded warrior energy. It's something here that, it's like you're trying to persevere through whatever this is. The hurt, the pain, the whatever in this cycle to see days when really the Death card in the reverse here, you just need to let it go and keep moving forward. And I feel like if it's meant to be, it will be. But holding on to it, I feel like it really just creates a resistance. Okay. So yeah, it's a lot of challenges and obstacles with getting this relationship or situation to where you want it to be. But sometimes I feel like that's exactly where you need to stop and look down and be like, are these challenges and obstacles something that I can control, or is this something that spirit is trying to, because that's what the tower is, right? It's a divine intervention, but it's like in a way to in a way for spirit to get you to see that you're going down the wrong path, right? But it's an energetic upgrade in your frequency, right? Because in order for you to change your frequency, you have to change your habits, your patterns, right? The people that you hang around, whatever the places that you frequent and things like that, right? You have to change that first, and then it shifts. But the tower in the reverse here, there's an inevitable one, because I feel like whoever this is has kept you stuck in this cycle way too long, and themselves. So you could have literally been appointed or assigned to this person to free themselves from whatever situation they're in. I feel like it's going to be different from all of you, but because they're not listening and there's something that they're tied to financially, the first thing that spirit's going to do is they're going to take a financial hit, and whoever this is going to go scattering because they're not going to have the money that they've been using them for. Yeah, it is rough. Change is rough. That's the thing. But everything is not supposed to make you comfortable. Otherwise, you'll never grow. Like, at all. You won't grow if you want to be comfortable all the time. Sometimes that's the thing that will light a fire under your ass to be like, yeah, let me get the fuck up out of here because... Ooh, so let's get an oracle for... I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I'm going to do two. I'm going to get spiritual advice. Okay, and I'll do one for the sacred spirit, because sometimes that's the things hidden deep within the spirit that need to be pulled out and brought attention to. But yeah, there's an inevitable tower here with the... And I feel like with the Judgment reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse, at this very moment is going to be the wake-up call that they need to realize this person never really valued them. Because it feels like somebody here with the Two of Swords behind them needs to come out of denial. Like, whoever this is, they... No, just... Phew, I don't like this Queen of Pentacles energy, because I'm really channeling at the same time with the Wands reverse. I don't know if this is you or the other person, that they even have somebody else. And they probably can't take care of them the way that this person does, and that's why they still over here. Advice for Gems. I just need one card. They got a lot to say. Spirit got a lot to say. You know what? I'm just about to pull. Plus, my hands being so small, it make it hard for me to shuffle these big decks anyway. Okay, curiosity. Then at the bottom, we have honesty. So 1 and 6, okay, that reduces to a 7. Okay, maybe go look and study the principles of Libra's constellation. Okay, where did I put the... Oh, here we go. Because that's Libra energy, which is partnerships. Okay, so curious, energetic opportunities. Oh, this is what the card looks like, by the way. Okay. It says, the emu is the most inquisitive of creatures with a curious nature to explore his surroundings in the hope of finding other interesting things. Emu is the eternal optimist, always searching for situations that he can turn into opportunities. Possessing the gift of curiosity and a boldness that provides him with the courage to take chances and go places he has yet to explore, Emu is not afraid to seek out further knowledge. Okay, Emu is an impressive teacher, role modeling his inquisitive behavior to his young chicks. His young learn quickly that seeking new experiences is not to be feared, but to be embraced as a part of their nature. His chicks will learn. Okay, so right, I'm kind of getting like some of you guys could have children that may be watching how this dynamic is playing out, and it might not be the healthiest for them to see. Okay, but anyway, okay, his chicks will learn that the journey itself is part of the knowledge they will gain, and in Emu's own travels, he will open himself up to boundless opportunities. Current situation, it's time to look further abroad for what you need to truly fulfill you. Period. While you are not unhappy with your circumstances, there is a nagging curiosity you can't seem to shake. Over time, curious nature has given way to be conservative, which leaves you feeling bored with life. Remember as a child how your curiosity took you on many adventures, even if the adventures were only in your imagination. Seek some of that childlike energy and resist the fear that has stopped you from taking advantage of new opportunities. Others will notice your bravery and follow suit. Long before a new wave of people close to you will be trying new things, all because they saw the difference it made for you. These new opportunities that are opening up to you are life-changing. Okay, that's the message from Spirit. That is the message. Okay, that's what this Page of Cups is. Open yourself up to new opportunities. Okay, but the Page of Cups, it talks about opening your heart, right? The heart has its own electromagnetic field. Okay, and if it's blocked, it most definitely creates stagnancy in other areas of your life. So let's see, Sacred Spirit. It's the last one I'm going to do. Oh, you know, I said I was going to do a twin flame for y'all. I know this is going to get long, but if you want to stay, you can stay. I'm going to do one more after this. If not, I understand. Come back and watch the rest later. It might take a while to process, but it'll be there if you want to watch afterward. Lead the way, light your own path. I know what this is. For some of y'all, it feel like you got people looking at you. I don't know if you're like a public figure in a community, or like I said, if you have kids or whatever the case may be. Listen to yourself, light your own path. The faithful deer is a creature of deep sensitivity with heightened senses and a strong fight or flight response. The deer is always alert to the environment around them. Their swiftness in response to potential threats. Yeah, see, this tower in the reverse. Allows them to escape any danger by running away at the slightest indication. This sensitivity and readiness of the deer requires a symbiotic relationship of the trust of the physical senses. See, yeah, so Gemini is a mental cerebral energy. So you could need to get more into your body. That's really your guide to mastering the earth. Right? Because it's one and the same. When you master your body, you can master the earth. So anyway, we are conditioned through various stages of life to behave and act a certain way, to please family, teachers, work colleagues, and friends, and allowing others to dictate terms to our emotional well-being. Now is the time to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want or need in your life right now? Previously, you may have been or appeared naive and innocent. This has created vulnerable situations where you have not been able to fully comprehend your environment or the true intentions of others. In life, facing potential threats or confrontations is necessary and something we can't always avoid. Like the deer, you may be instinctively choosing, to react, to run away from your problems. However, this will not help this situation improve. Right now, you are being encouraged to connect strongly to your base instincts. Okay, so I can see what this is. It's like if you just abruptly left and ghosted this person and act like they didn't exist, when they spin the block and try to come back to you, all the feelings and emotion that you suppressed rather than alchemizing and working through are still going to be there. And once they get triggered, it might find you back into this cycle. That's what I got from that. Okay, so right now you are being encouraged to connect strongly to your base instincts. What does your gut tell you about this situation, which is a brain? Okay, your gut is a mind and so is your actual mind. Okay, be alert. Currently, personality conflicts are strong and have the potential to cause emotional distress. You must decide how you choose your approach. Do you need to face this person or can you remove your... I feel like that's for this person. The one that's trying to get away from whoever this is. This is for them. So maybe it is a cross watcher in here. Okay, it says you must decide how you choose your approach. Okay, do you need to face this person or can you remove yourself from the situation peacefully? Like the deer totem, you may need to hold a torch for others to be guided down positive paths or in a direction that was previously hidden. It is important to assist others when they do not have a light to guide them. Instinctively, you must learn to accept the challenges in life and run peacefully with the flow of the universe. Okay, so the shadow aspect is authoritarian approaches, unable to share knowledge and avoiding conflict. That's probably with this Queen of Pentacles over here and why he has to strategically remove himself. Okay, the sacred crystal is Super 7. And the angel assistance is Archangel Nathaniel for determination, willpower, perseverance. And the affirmation is, I choose my own way forward. I am a guiding light. Maybe that could be for this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, them operating from a place of independence and autonomy could teach this Queen of Pentacles the same. Stand on her own 10 toes. Because right now it feels like she's using him to get something that she needs. And him leaving her, it will only guide her to do what she need to do. To be stable, self-sufficient. That's infuriating me. To give him closure. Oh man, you don't got nothing to say to that person, huh? But think about it in terms of it being for you. Not for them, it's for you. But I don't know, it depends on the situation. But sometimes giving a person closure will just reopen that wound. So you got to find a way with doing it for yourself. If you really don't want to talk to him, be around him, maybe you don't have to. But I feel like it's different for everybody. And you'll know, pray about it. Talk to, God, whoever you subscribe to. I like to say wait for days for a response. Sometimes it's instant, but, ask for guidance on what you should do. Because sometimes, like you said, like, it will infuriate you because you're trying to have a conversation with a person like this. They lack accountability. They lack self-awareness. You're just going to frustrate yourself. That was down here, by the way, on top of this person. So I'm pulling on this deck because I see the Lovers here and the Emperor, which gives me a totally different energy. It gives high-level soulmate, twin flame, or whatever. So it's like with the Six of Pentacles reversed in the Lovers, whatever is out of balance, this person will help bring into balance, especially with them having the Nine of Pentacles. That's a very balanced, grounded energy within itself. Spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. Hey, yo, I can't make it up. Yeah, look, ebb and flow. Y'all gotta let it flow. Let this go. And go within at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I can't stop. I'm just telling y'all what Spirit is saying. Like, shift or be shifted. So, I don't know. It could be you or that person. But do you really want to be in the middle when Spirit intervenes? Because the Tower is like that. You don't have control over it. Okay? And if you in the crossfire, you just in the crossfire. You feel me? Like, when Spirit has to intervene in something, it's not pretty, right? And the Tower is total destruction, chaos, because whatever is there that's not serving your highest good, whatever that's built on a faulty foundation, the slate wiped clean, and then you have to rebuild, right? But it's not a bad thing. It can be uncomfortable. It can be challenging, but what's rebuilt is stable, it's solid, right? It's conducive to growth. And let me see what this card is. And your fulfillment. This deck is indexed weird, so it takes me a minute to find the card. It's like 4 different suits, 2 different colors. Then they got numbers on here. Okay, this is number 42. Suit 2 is steps in the take me home. Number 42. Your soul is waking up and is ready to spiritually evolve. This evolution process is activating your divine blueprint so that you can live your destiny. Yeah, the judgment in reverse, right? That's like not living your life to the fullest, not living within your purpose or operating within your purpose. Something telling me there was like, when I was saying like towards the middle of this reading, there was a prophecy here meant to be fulfilled. But with these 2 cards in the reverse, it's not. Maybe there is a specific person you're meant to be with. Okay, anyway, my bad. Let me go on. Okay, this card implies that you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening and are shifting away from ego-driven ambition to find more fulfillment in your life, love, and livelihood. To align with your heart's desires requires that you make major life adjustments, which can turn your world upside down. Sheesh. With respect to relationships, where you live, your job. Okay, choosing freedom in all areas of your life gives you permission to make choices about the direction of your journey and guides you toward your highest good. Don't let fear paralyze your actions, which will prevent you from living in alignment with your highest truth. Taking action invites the universe to intervene on your behalf, redirecting your path and assisting you to take the necessary action to shift, or you'll be shifted. Making life-changing decisions is not easy. However, altering your thoughts about the process will enable you to integrate these changes in a productive manner. And yeah, and the shift always happens mentally first before your life changes. Okay, so I feel like that message is self-explanatory. This is what this card looks like, by the way. Has the number 2 on it, which talks about balance, duality, harmony. It really feels like with self, okay, and coming back home to you, right, and integrating more things that make you happy, that help you feel fulfilled. Honoring your spirit, because going against that, it's like a form of control. It's subtle but profound at the same time. Anything that causes you to go against your spirit has control over you. In this earthly world, at least. February was the deadline to honor your spirit. Yeah, February is really the new year. Okay, the 17th, the Chinese New Year, but more of Aries season anyway. Okay, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope I gave some sort of clarity or insight. Okay, like, on whatever this is. And if it makes you feel any better, this person does definitely love you a whole lot with this Ace of Cups here first, but they stuck, so don't let them keep you stuck. All right. Like, share, and leave me some comments. I love to chat with you all. Okay. If you subscribe, you'll have to turn on your notification bell, because I'm not a reader that's on YouTube all week. I'm only here when I feel a shift in the energy. And a lot of the downloads that I was getting last week. I'm like, okay, I need to do more readings this week. So I'll probably be here a lot more this week. But if I'm being honest, I'm not consistently on this channel every day. But you'll find me when you need to. You'll find me when you need to. Not street me. Oh my gosh. I ain't never heard that before. Okay, well, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and I will catch y'all in the next read. Bye.